Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You are back with Mystery and Meerkat, and today we're going to be playing some more Frostpunk. We're going to be resuming A New Home, day 14. We'll resume the story and get straight on with this. Now, first and foremost guys, apologies for the lack of upload schedule. I did say I was going to sort of be doing 2 to 3 videos per week, and due to sort of download and then getting back from download and sort of not feeling too great, it's just sort of been quite difficult for me to get these down and also be working and everything and looking after the little cub at the same time. So apologies for that, but I'm back, fighting fit. I will be moving property soon, so I'll be having a different setup, so if things sound a little bit different, apologies for that, but I will let you know when that happens. I think it's due to happen at the end of July. Quite looking forward to it. But here we go, straight into the game, and sorry about that quite large intro there. Now, I can't fully remember how to... Yeah, I can't fully remember how to play this game. We'll see. We've got somebody going over to the steel bridge, but we need to... Today's work time, so let's just speed up time a little bit. This content's going down. There's 26 hungry people.
Night is coming. Put down.
Storage and capacity. Storage limit reached. If we press go to normal game speed. Ooh, what have we got here? Freezing homes. Captain, people have gathered to protest against the cold in their homes. They're angry that despite the health risks posed by the cold, you seem to be neglecting the problem. They want you to act. Let's heat some homes. Let's heat all homes. I'm not going to address this right now, because I'm not sure where we are. Any research. So we've done the heaters, generator range upgrade, generator power upgrade. Allows us to raise the temperature in all heat zones by 1 level. Note the coal consumption is doubled when the setting is in use. Double when the setting is used. So extend its heat zone. I think we'll go for that to start off with. 2 hungry. Storage near capacity. So let's go to construction and build some more storage if we can. Resources. Let's see what we've got in the Book of Laws then. Let's see. So we've got ceremonial funerals, public house, dueling law, extra rations for the ill, overcrowding. I think that's all we can do right now. Organ transplants. Those who give their lives in service to the city deserve the highest honour. We will give our dead ceremonial funerals to inspire the living. Loss of hope caused by deaths is halved. That's actually pretty good. There's no negative effects from that, so we'll take that.
A new law has passed.
A new law has passed. Coal pile, we've got 6 people on that. Sawmill. There's not really much wood that left for that to gather, fortunately. Take those guys out of there, put them in there, then we've got both the steelworks going. So storage limit on that's been reached.
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
Okay, so our temperature's going down to 40. Minus 40. So let's see. Chilly. Everywhere is chilly.
The work shift starts.
Right. There we go. I think we've just about turned everything on. Oh, what's this? Search for other cities. Man from Winterhome. We found an exhausted man at the edge of our city. He said that he came from Winterhome, a settlement located not far from here, and that he was the last survivor. Winterhome is dead. Everyone's dead. There's no hope for survival in this accursed wasteland. You're all doomed. You must escape. Those were his last words. The news has shocked everyone in the city. There were supposed to be so many settlements and construction crews here, people living normal lives in homes heated by generators, but we are alone. Well, our hopes falling apparently. Well, people are not happy. They're all dead. How will we survive here without any help? We have to go back to London. There's no hope for us here in this frozen desert. People start to gather as the news of the fate of Winterhome spreads through the city. Some of them want to drop everything and flee to London. Panic is starting to set in. I must give them purpose. Choose our path. People are shaken, racketed by fear and doubt. They've lost hope in our chances of survival. Desperation could quickly push them to commit reckless acts. You have to unite them behind a vision of the future. Decide now what will give them purpose and restore hope, or else our city will descend into the chaos that consumed Winterhome. Faith and spiritual strength, or order and discipline? So this is obviously the religious route, I would presume. And I'm presuming that this is like a policing kind of thing. I'm not too much of a religious person, so I'm going to go for order and discipline. Okay, so we've got some new laws here that we can get. We've got purpose, neighbourhood watch. We need to mobilise and stand together to help people in need and protect them from troublemakers. After introducing this law, blah blah. New building watchtower. Watchtowers increase the hope of people living nearby. You will have to build 2 watchtowers. Well, might as well sign it.
New law. A new law has passed.
So we can put watchtowers down. Put 1 there. 1 there. And 1 there for now. That'll do for now. Well, that didn't work out too well. So everyone's pretty angry. Let's see what this says. The unconvinced want to leave. Sir, you've convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of our people are still so scared that they want to flee the city for London in 15 days. They've come to try to change your mind. You say order will save us? Nonsense. What? We are going to orderly decide who to eat first when we start to starve? If we don't try to reach London, we'll end up like Winterhome. Calm down, we're not going to die. Your people are divided. Some of them are so scared that they plan to leave the city for London in 15 days. They'll try to convince others to join them, preying on their discontent. Fear may lead people to desperate acts. Maintain peace, give people hope, and manage their discontent to guide the city safely through the looming social crisis. Well, this is a new one. Okay, we've got 14 days. I think we need more watchtowers. 1 in each so far. Okay, so we made hope rise, which is good. And then this one, it's under construction still. think we may have put this one in the wrong place because this one's already doing all of this, so let's dismantle it and put it somewhere else. It's my fault. Let's pop it down there instead. Okay. So, our hope's quite low right now, guys, which is bad. It's really bad. There's not really too much else that I can think to do right now. We've got 15 workers in this hunter's hut here. We've got 5 workers in the cookhouse. We've got 10 workers in the hothouse. Now, we do need the food, but we've got 63, 62... well, we've got loads of food. So maybe dropping these guys down a tad, just so that we can have a good amount of people in these huts, to be honest. Because we want our discontent to, not discontent, our hope to sort of rise really quickly. All these guys are going to leave for London, which is not a good thing. We put all them on there. I'll put another engineer in that one, that's fine. Maybe we should put another one of these guys down. I'm right there. We're out of steel. It's no good. These guys waiting for me. Oh, so we can find some steam cores and coal in here. Weather station, grim forecast. We found scientists' notes. They predict that great cold is going to get much worse. What's more troubling is that the observations ended abruptly months ago. There's also not a can of Spam. Not even a crumb of bread left in the pantry. It's obvious they've moved out for good. We can see the city of Winterhome from the roof of the weather station. Right, well, we're at Winterhome. I mean, we know that everyone's dead there, or so this guy says, but we are going to be getting there soon, so... people complain about the quality of the food. $171 standard food rations. I will solve this problem. We'll just switch it to this. Abandoned station. The recent report from the weather station has got people talking. They're frightened that such an important facility was apparently abandoned. Some are starting to wonder whether the evacuation from London was a good idea. A few are lamenting openly. I knew we shouldn't have come. At least London had real houses, not tents and wooden shacks. We'll have answers soon enough. Sorry, guys. Hope's still falling. Okay, what's this? People join the Londoners. Sir, the people who want to leave for London have successfully urged their friends and neighbours to join them. People are more easily persuaded because they have little hope in our ultimate survival. Well, I'm trying my best, guys. Alright. I really am trying my goddamn best. Okay. Let's go see what these guys are saying about Winterhome, shall we? Climbed up to the edge of the city. We stood there speechless, staring at the scene of devastation. It's a city of the dead. Most of the buildings are destroyed and the generator has exploded. What? The fall of Winterhome. The streets of the ruined city are littered with scores of dead bodies. The City Chronicle describes a shortage of food and citizens' increasing despair. The following squabbles, riots and descent into anarchy. Fights for dwindling resources and the eventual starvation. The last entry, God forgive us, we're eating our dead, there's no hope. Wow. May they rest in peace. Wow. That is some nasty stuff. Right, we're going to head to the large convoy and take those guys home then. So... morning gathering. We'll gather each morning to make sure our goals and priorities for the day are clear to everyone. Each morning gathering will slightly increase hope. Hope will rise slightly. Raise the hope of people living nearby now. We want to raise the hope of everyone right now, so we'll sign that one.
Hear me, hear me.
Need to get our hope up. and our discontent down. Okay, so this automaton is finally at the city. Wow. Our city's... it's not massive, but it's growing. What does our automaton do? So this has got no more wood to get, so we may as well demolish that building, right? Using automatons. Our first automaton is operational. This will help our economy greatly. Automatons can replace entire manual labour crews. They work around the clock with short breaks to refuel at the generator. We can research upgrades to raise their efficiency and capability. Oh, that's really cool. We've got quite a few days left till the temperature drops. You promise your people they'd have enough decent food to eat and you delivered. Hope rises. It needs to rise higher than that. Discontent's come way down. Timely intervention. Sir, a child climbed the generator, slipped and fell, but was thankfully caught by a neighbourhood watch member who was on patrol nearby. He then escorted the child to his mother and gave them both a good talking to. It could have ended with a broken leg or worse if it weren't for our watchman. A neighbour commented, "We're lucky to have them." I'm glad it ended well. Yes, I am actually. Very glad it ended well. Scouts have reached a large convoy. Let's go and see what they're saying. This is a convoy carrying walkers that got lost in a blizzard. They are weak and have no provisions. We should listen to their story and escort them to our city. They sought Winterhome. The workers who were riding in this convoy told us they were heading for the city of Winterhome. We were supposed to follow the signal from the beacon, but we couldn't pick it up, they say. We tried to follow a search pattern to find it, but we ran out of fuel. We'll escort them, because we're going back to the city anyway. Right, so we're doing well, I think, against that thing. I know that this is gaining people, but this is going down. So we've still got a chance to stop this. And hopefully having some new survivors will be useful. Public house? Even in this harsh new world, people still need to raise their spirits after working good company with a stiff drink in hand. We'll have to build a public house. Dueling law. Disagreements between people who face deadly threats every day can be resolved in a duel. Discontent will be reduced permanently. Each spontaneous duel will slightly reduce discontent. Sometimes people will be killed in a duel. I don't think we want people to die right now. Let's go with the public house.
Listen, everyone.
You know, yeah, that seems like as good a place as any. Ah, you see the tendency's gone down now. So hopefully people start swaying back. Because we're doing pretty well, I would say. It'd be good if we got some more people in, so we could get some... Hey, now that's useful. Public house has been erected in accordance with a new law. People are anxious to let off steam in the new House of Respite. Hope rises. Okay, discontent's gone down again. We've got 38 food rations, that's pretty good. I'm in work time, so people are going to be at work, so we're going to let them work. Scouts number 2 have returned safely to the city. You can disband the scouts at the beacon or send them back out to the Frostland. 86 coal, 3 steam cores, 19 engineers and 26 workers. Oh. Wow, that's a lot of people. Let's heat some homes. Then we'll put this back onto steam level 2. Now, We need to build some huts. Some tents. In fact, we've got bunkhouses. Yeah, there are only 10 people. There's 4. Right, everybody's got a home now, I think. Which is good. These guys on the outside here are chilly though. What's this? There's always something happening. Writing on the wall. Captain, someone has defaced the walls with predictions of doom in our city. This is troubling. People already feel share Winterhome's fate and scared. Minds are swayed by even the smallest nudges. Send watchmen to remove it, please. Right. Under this game, more followers. Oh god. Okay. House of Pleasure. Let's do the moonshine. Yeah.
Everyone, new law is signed.
No, apparently people don't mind drinking soup. Well, I do have a plan, guys. Alright. This is gonna go well.
Get to work. Move, people.
We're gonna have a really bad cold snap soon. What's this? Another act of vandalism. The Londoners have defaced more walls, urging everybody to join them and abandon the city. Some graffiti even mocks your leadership, branding you an unfit leader incapable of doing what it takes to save our people. I'm sort of like taking the hope down, but what can I do? I'm not entirely sure that I'm going to win this battle. Watch members beaten. Captain, members of the neighbourhood watch who are removing the Londoners' slogans have been assaulted. We should do something to protect our people. Okay. We need to get some guard stations up on the run then, guys. So not going too great right now, guys. I was doing so well. We can research some more stuff. I think we'll go for the medical post upgrade, to be honest. Put them 2 in there. Dismantle these. We need to do the guard law. Guard stations, that's the one.
Hear me, hear me. New law in
What this says. Freezing home. I'll address this right now. Sorry, I can't. I've got everything on high. There's literally nothing that I can do, guys. People support the guards. Sir, people are no longer concerned by the Londoners' slogans. Some have started to bring hot soup to the guards patrolling the streets. We just couldn't bear watching them walking the streets in this cold. The slogans, the deranged scroll of cowards, nothing more. I'm glad to hear that. This content's gone up slightly. Guard stations have been built and manned to maintain order in the city. Some people question their purpose, but the majority support your decision. Hope rises.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
It's ridiculously cold right now. Scouts have reached the American camp. Let's go and have a look at that. The American camp was well supplied with everything except food. Searching the tents, we found more victims of hunger. Most of them have badly worn but sophisticated artificial limbs bearing a company symbol, Tesla Manufacturing. We can only bury them and take their equipment. Temporary settlements. Take resources. Let's go there. Let's go back to the city. And we really need to be ensuring. What's this? Anyway, as I was saying, we really need to be ensuring that we're not sort of losing out to the Londoners, as it were. The dangers of a cold, losing a limb. One of our people has had to undergo an amputation. Working in the freezing cold left him with such severe frostbite there was no other choice. I'm sorry, dude. There's not really too much that I can do about the cold. Right, I'm trying my best here. Flying hunters researched. Okay, let's build some of this hunter's hangar stuff. Right, where do we want to put this? Where will it fit in? Oh, it'll go nicely there. Or should we pop it there? I don't even know. Let's just pop it down there. Why not?
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
We can build two of these things. Oh yeah, we can. We'll build one behind the other. Hopefully we can get this down. There's a lot of people that are getting sick there. It's a temporary settlement. We're getting a lot of NPCs now. Memory of injustice. The centre of this settlement is marked with an upright boulder. On its roughly plain face, someone chiselled the following: May God forgive the genius who sacrificed human lives in the name of progress, for we can't. Exiles of Tesla City. We won't touch the monument, but we decide to dismantle the huts for wood. Okay. I'll take the resources, guys. What we got? Walled colony. Or a fishing village. Let's go there. To the walled colony. Right. What's this? Wood theft. Someone has stolen 6 wood from the stockpiles. People are saying it was the Londoners gathering supplies for their journey. It seems this ridiculous idea of leaving for London is gaining traction. Send the guards to catch them. I don't want discontent going up. Glad succeeded, yeah. Alright, so this is actually shaping up to be a lot more interesting than I initially thought. Because I thought it was just going to be like a city building game where you got to survive the cold and stuff like that. I didn't think it was going to be as in-depth as what it is. It gives you a lot of different paths to choose from, which is really, really, really cool. And I really enjoy playing this game. It's very up my streets. You know, if you like things like sort of Command and Conquer or Age of Empires when you were younger and things like that, like me, then you will really enjoy this game, and I do recommend getting it. I'm not sure whether I'm going to carry on too much doing a series on this. I might do an episode here or there, just to show you how I'm progressing. We shall see how the video does. I mean, if it's, you know, if it's popular, if it gets, you know, a few views and stuff like that, then I may well continue the series on. But I don't really feel like there's any need to. You've got a good overview of the game, guys, and if you do want to go out and buy it, I do really recommend it. It's such a good game. Anyway, with that being said, I think that's the end of this particular episode. Like I say, I'm not sure how many of these there's going to be in the future. I'll probably sort of, you know, cut this out. I'm playing quite a lot of games at the moment, and I need to get on with Prey and other things and stuff like that. So I hope you guys don't mind. If you have indeed enjoyed the video, please do leave a big fat thumbs up on the video. Leave a big fat like on there for me. It does help me out. It just lets me know that I'm making good content. Any comments, pop them in the comments section down below, and I will do my best to respond to them. I most likely will. And lastly, if you've not already done so, please subscribe to the channel. It just helps me out. It lets me know I'm making good content. And yeah, I guess that's it, guys. Anyway, until next time, peace out.